Hello, I'm the Faerie Dogmother.
And I'm the Elven Cat Daughter.
And we're here today to introduce you to some wonderful animals who are available right now for adoption.
We'll also share some tips on pet care as well as other entertaining stories.
So come with us to Fairyland and meet our adorable dogs and cats who are looking for their forever homes. 4 animals showcased on our last program have since been adopted from the Humane Society of the North Bay. We are all very pleased and wish these little darlings the best future in their forever homes. This is Moby. He is about 5 months old. He is a pit Weimaraner mix. As you can see now, he is a happy dog. He's enjoying himself. But when he was found in an abandoned building, he was really scared. He didn't know who he could trust. He wouldn't go through a doorway. He wouldn't go upstairs. But now, after 3 weeks, you can see how much more confident he is and how happy he is to be around people. That's right. Say hello to Gizmo. He is a Mastiff mix and 6 years old and weighs 86 pounds. He's a hound mix. He's very, very loyal to his people and really enjoys being with people. But he's not good with other dogs or with cats or with children. So he needs to be in an only pet home. And he's very full of energy, so it would be great for him to have a large backyard to play in. We're here this morning at the Humane Society of the North Bay, and with me is Sue Streck, and she's the director.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you. It's nice to be here with all the animals.
Yes.
I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about the history of this organization.
All right. We started in 1986, and the organization was called Concerned People for Animal Welfare. That is how it started. Rumors has it that there was a small office at the fairgrounds way before that, but that was so long ago, nobody really remembers. We've since changed our name to Benicia Vallejo Humane Society, and recently, last year, it's now called the Humane Society of the North Bay. So many changes.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And where do your animals come from? How do they end up with you?
Most of our animals come in as strays. Either people bring them into our shelter, through the front door, and they tell us where they found them. Our main goal is to reunite them with their families, because most stray animals do have a family that they belong to. Otherwise, our animal control officers also get called in, especially when they're injured or they're found in abandoned buildings. You'll meet a dog that was abandoned that way. And we give them a good look over. They get a safe kennel, a warm bed, and food. And that's how we get most of our animals. Some people do surrender their animals, though that doesn't happen too often.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And about how many animals do you have at any one time?
It fluctuates. Kitten season is upon us. So a litter of kitten, anywhere from 4 to 7 or 8 can really, sway the numbers. We have 20 dog kennels that are quarantine kennels where our animals first come to, or our dogs. And we have 20 kennels where dogs can be shown for adoption. Sometimes we pair up dogs that are, playful and get along so they have, a friend. We have around 60 cat kennels, all indoor, of course. And we usually have, 1 or 2 per kennel if they are playmates or litter mates. They get to play together in kennels. So like I said, kittens can really sway the numbers really fast.
Yes. And about how many do you adopt out every year?
We're on track from looking at the numbers for this quarter. We're looking at 800 plus animals this year, which is 30% up from last year. So we're really reaching out to our communities. We're doing a lot of mobile events. We're going up to Novato. We're going to Benicia. Feather Pets, who's one of our groomers, or our main groomer, they're doing adoption events for us. And so we're really reaching out to other cities and communities and offer our great animals.
And can you tell me about your philosophy related to animal rescue?
We run the shelter with a rescue heart. That is my slogan, and we really treat animals with respect. We really hope to find their homes, be it that it was their home that they ran away from, possibly because they weren't neutered and they were looking to have some fun elsewhere. Reuniting our animals with their owners is really a top priority. For those where we can't find the families, we really work hard in selecting the exact right person or family for a particular dog or a cat. We all have our different personalities, and so do our animals.
How many staff people do you have?
We currently have 10 employees. We have around 25 volunteers that come very regularly and walk our dogs. And our main goal with them coming is not just to exercise the dogs, but to give them a little bit of fun. We want people to come and give them a good time, not feel sorry for them, because they want to have a good time. We want to train them to come to the kennel and wag their tail and be happy to see people come. That's what gets them adopted.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And what do you tell your volunteers as far as your philosophy?
Really the philosophy is give our dogs a good time, but also give them a little bit of impulse control training. Don't just throw them cookies. Really make them sit. Give them, show them a new trick. Teach them, high five, or just, anything that makes a dog stand out. And then we can use that in their bios, and that's what people are looking for, something unusual. My dog can do this, so it really makes a big difference when volunteers really take that extra step to help them find a home. We couldn't do it without them.
Oh, of course. Well, thank you very much for talking with us today.
Oh, thank you.
And I know that we'll be talking with you again later.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, poor baby.
Legend is a German Shepherd mix that can't seem to wait to be your next best friend. Hannah is a Labrador Great Dane mix. She is 4 months old and certainly acts her age. Danny is a Yorkshire Terrier Maltese mix. He's 5 years old and quite the cutie. This is Stanley. He's about 5 years old. He's a Maltipoo. As you can see, he's a diamond in the rough. He still needs a little haircut to be his best. We don't know yet whether he's good with dogs or other cats because he's a pretty new guy. How long have you been doing this, training dogs?
I have been doing dog training for about 14 years now.
And what led you into this field?
Actually, I was doing some volunteer work at a shelter, and I saw dogs going out, becoming adopted, not being trained properly, being returned, and this would happen over and over until the dog was, for lack of a better word, broken and unadoptable. So I thought we needed to do something about that.
Do dog trainers need to be certified?
They don't need to be by law. So unfortunately, there are a lot of people who shouldn't be training dogs. I myself am doubly certified. I am certified with the Association of Pet Dog Trainers, which is a large association started by Dr. Ian Dunbar. And that's a little more advanced. You have to be working for several years and have some references and then go through an extensive testing before you get that certification. And I'm also certified in behavior and training through the San Francisco SPCA, their Academy for Dog Trainers. That was run by Jean Donaldson. She is a pretty well-known behaviorist and author, and it was a wonderful school that is no longer there. But any legitimate dog trainer should be certified and should continue with their education every year.
So there's continue,
absolutely. Along with my work, my private work, my work at Aardvarks, I teach for serious puppies for Dr. Dunbar, and he requires it. There are a lot of conferences. The APDT, Association of Pet Dog Trainers, is a huge 5-day conference every year where speakers come from all over the world. We learn not only about dogs and dog training, but all kinds of behavior, because behavior is behavior.
Thank you very much for coming today.
Sure.
Yes, I think our viewers have learned a lot of good things from your information.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll see you again.
Okay.
Mindy is a 4-year-old female fox terrier Basenji mix. Duffy and Pepper are litter mates. They are domestic short-hair kittens that are 3 months old.
Hello, this is Simon, and he is a 1-year-old male neutered cat. And he is a little bit shy, but he's doing really well. Gorgeous, gorgeous cat. This is Willow, and she's a 2-year-old spayed female. She is a beautiful long-haired cat, very affectionate, loves to play.
Beautiful markings.
Skylar is a domestic medium hair mix male. He is 1 year and 2 months old. We had to slow-mo Ranger here because he was so full of energy. He is a 2-year, 3-month-old domestic short hair mix. We hope you enjoyed our show, and we'd love it if you'd arrange to meet these lovely 4-footed friends in person.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook or visit us on the web at faeriedogmother.com.
And don't forget, don't buy, don't breed, adopt.